The Prime Minister, Your Excellency, is wearing a cap similar to mine.
The Vice President has been in the dock. His stand on the proposed constitution, the case presented against him in the court of public opinion. The charge that he keeps changing position, switching between the yes and no camps.
I've never been a fence sitter. Kenyans will remember in 2005, I said a very big no. All right? Now I'm saying a very big yes.
But the Vice President harbors reservations about the yes campaigns, and he openly regrets how quickly the draft was passed in Parliament. He says Parliament should have enacted a referendum law that allows for 2 or more options in voting for the draft.
It's a very painful situation. Ideally, Parliament should not have allowed ourselves to be in that situation. And if you remember, the member for Chepalungu, the Honorable Isaac Ruto, on the floor of the House, took a lot of time to try and argue that, you know, Parliament should have ability to amend this and amend that. It is so painful that we are going possibly to do the referendum without what I call a referendum law.
The committee of experts find the Vice President's views a distraction and suspects they are voiced with the intention of sabotaging the process. The Vice Chair Lady Atsango Chesoni saying amendments at this stage as proposed by the Vice President during a church ceremony over the weekend were not possible. Justice Minister Mutula Kilonzo shares the views.
This approach runs the danger of leaving the country vulnerable to a never-ending cycle of contention.
Na kudanganya makanisa au kudanganya mtu yoyote kwamba una uwezo kubadilisha hii kitu ni udanganyifu na haiwezekani kamwe.
ODM Kenya legislator Charles Kilonzo has taken issue with the party's leadership, saying its attempt to play neutral is misleading and is a game of the 2012 succession politics.
What the party leadership is doing is playing the succession politics of 012, trying to support the no campaign from behind the curtain. It's as simple as that.
The constitution debate is, however, set to start on its last course. When the AG publishes the draft on the 6th, the nature of the process and the lack of goodwill in Parliament will have conclusively killed the possibility of talks, and leaders across the political and religious divide will have to take definitive positions. Ambiguity will be confined to the dustbin. Moraya Kariuki, KTN, at the Vice President's office.